Yeah, yeah, yeah. And we locked in.
Yes, sir.
And we locked in for real. And we back for another episode of Meet Innovators Radio. We just cooling and vibing with my boy Jet in the building. We just got a date, guys. We just got a date.
You know I brought the Tekken 3 vibe for you. Hope you brought the vibe. We got a date, ladies and gentlemen. Coming soon to the Old North Arcade, March 30th. Exact time for y'all know when. March 30th, ladies and gentlemen. East to the right.
The right way.
Lady Break Respect.
What we coming with?
It's gonna be legit. We got the Twitch stream, you know what I'm saying? Live. You already know. Tekken 3 vibes. We'll be hosting a live stream on Twitch. Also, too, hold on. Also, too, there's some prizes. Hold on, bro. Am I giving them too much, bro? Hold on, the prizes.
Wait.
Do they need
I'm
to
just,
know about the prizes?
you
Right
feel me? Listen.
We going crazy, bro.
We going crazy right now. It's Meet the Innovators Radio. We in a dungeon with it.
Get real innovative.
We tapped in. Columbus, High Street, what's happening? High Street, what's happening? Canado, what's happening? Huh? Ohio State, what's happening?
Euphoria, we in the building.
Huh?
Game Arena, we in the building.
We in the building. Tekken 3 vibes.
I see y'all back there. You feel me?
You dig? It's a whole lot of. We in the spot. We're gonna get straight to. We're gonna get straight to some celebration music, though. You know what I'm saying? We just want to celebrate, so I can just get myself together. You feel me? It's been a wonderful time. You know what I'm saying? Is it from the walnut or the peanut? Is they squeeze? Is they squeezing it out of the peanut? What they doing? We tapped in, man. Like, listen, man, listen. I just want to have a good time tonight. You know, we've been working hard. That's really what it is. Like, we've been putting the numbers to it. We've been doing the research. We've been going outside. We've been shaking hands, introducing ourselves, and you know, spreading the message of good news. Honestly, tapped in with my boy Jet. My boy Jet really has welcomed me here to Columbus, and I appreciate him. Put me in with the real shit here. I got the DP dough on the rag dig. Shout out to Jet.
You know I had to. Can't come through Columbus and not get your cows on. And folks really don't be knowing about DP though. Like that's the crazy part. Be like
Facts. Not facts.
You haven't heard? Like what? I thought you was from the city.
I thought you was from the city.
Jeez.
He really from the city though.
I'm just saying that's how you ain't know. They've been there forever. And they really for the right.
Talk to him.
Open about 3, 4 in the morning. I'm about to do a commercial drop.
How late they open?
About 3. You know what I'm saying? You can expect 3 for sure. Man, listen, on a Saturday night, about 4 in the morning. Real.
4 in the morning.
And they got the griddle. They got the griddle cows on now too.
Okay.
They got the breakfast selection. I ain't had it yet, but they going crazy over there. You know what I'm saying?
They're going stupid
They about to
dumb.
probably be like almost 24 hours in a minute. You know what I mean? Like,
they may go to 24 hours.
When they get hot, watch out for them.
Yeah.
Watch out for them. Yeah.
I be killing the griddle joint, but I customize mine.
Word.
I gotta put the.
I gotta go see about that.
I gotta put the. I gotta take the syrup from out of it and just put it on the side, and then I gotta put the eggs in it and put the bacon in there. Huh? Hey. I need the Parmesan and the cheddar cheese mix.
Oh, show up.
I need that.
Show up.
I need the peppers too. You feel me? Once I get the peppers,
Going omelet on.
yeah,
Okay.
then I get the chicken on the low. Because you can customize it. You can customize it right here on High Street. DP Dough. Be on the way to work. You know what I'm saying? Now it's a facto macto. You put me on to that, and you could be
So
pulling up at the Old North Arcade.
you need the merch drop. You already got a list. Are we done? You got parts of this too. You feel me? Like
Is it from the almond or the walnut? Is it out of the peanut? I typically have an answer, but I don't have that answer. But you know what's going on? You know what is an answer? Since when in Columbus? Make some noise. Yeah, make some noise, guys. Yeah. 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 We got the merch on the way. Collab with the Old North Arcade. We got they buying it by the bulk. You dig? You know what I'm saying? They say, let's get the bulk orders so we can give away as prizes. Yikes. And we're doing one every quarter.
so. First one we're gonna show out, we'll have at least three prizes. So first place, we need the big cash for the first place. We might percentage it up. Cash for the first place.
Yeah.
Some official money. You know what I'm
Fact.
saying? That since with the old North Arcade.
Yeah.
And, third place, they might have already chopped it with Bro today. You probably 25, $50, 20, 25 type on the house for a minute. It's smooth, you know what
On
I'm
the
saying?
house for the minute.
We the plan is to go consistently weekly. We're gonna do one on a weekday, probably like Wednesday. Pretty sure it's gonna be Wednesday. Probably like 4 to 8. Uh, like a little weekly tournament, maybe like on some tag in the street. Send the OGs, keep a little rotation going. Give us some variety. We're gonna go some old schools in there. I got the little hookup on emulators, all that kind of stuff. So we got some fly shit we can really do on the weekly weekday. But then we're gonna have a big one every month. I know you said quarterly, but nah, I told you we're going bigger. We gotta take advantage of it.
Ooh, we're going bigger than
We
that.
gotta take advantage of it. If we really gonna do this, we'll wait on.
Yikes.
So at the end of the day, uh,
Monthly
hey, you know how the heat came in when he said it.
monthly arcade vibes, the ultimate arcade experience.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Let's go.
Monthly with
Since when merch, pull up, stand up, come with that thing. Make sure you ready to bang. Cause my boy gonna pull out law. And I'm telling you, the combo game ain't to be playing. Huh? He got the whole campaign. I gave him bars just like that. Rat-a-tat. That's a backflip, backflip, another trip. Hand, one, left, right hook. Look, it's in a book. No, it's not. It's right here in your face. Cook it up like Benny Hanna's. What a disgrace. No, it's not a disgrace because we giving it to y'all for High Street. You know what I'm saying? And we trying to book artists to perform every time. You dig? We want multi genres. You feel me? We want a whole experience. We want you guys to tap in right here at the Old North Arcade. You dig? It's gonna be merch. It's gonna be lovely people in the building. It's gonna be people tapping in their Instagrams and doing their TikToks, the whole nine. You feel me? It's gonna be a whole lot of that extra stuff. You feel me? And because we wanted to make it a party, you feel me? It's a party. and we want the people who ready to win. Since when? You dig? Facts. We bringing it to the city. We're gonna get straight to the music though, right here at Meet the Innovators Radio. Tapped in with my boy Jed. Shout out to the 614 and shout out to the 864. You dig? I'm happy to be with y'all this evening and we're gonna have a good time. Let's go.
I want to cycle back.
Yeah, we got that agency accelerator plan, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you already know what's going on. Me and my boy Jet, we tapped in. You know what I'm saying? This is stuff stuff we were watching right now. You feel me? Like this is right here on YouTube. How you found this out, Jet?
How did I find this out? So, honestly, I was just on YouTube. I was looking up some ways to make money. Um, I want to say I came across this one. It was related to like the faceless IGs and YouTube. That was something I was like really looking into because I'm like, okay, I got some ideas. Like, it's some stuff I'm into. I guess I can make like a niche faceless page. You know what I'm saying? In a way that's kind of like how Tekken 3 was looking at first, but I kind of see a lot more for that. Like I said, right now the stuff I got on there is more or less to get my views up and just try to get on the radar and get in the algorithm. But I I came across this because this was something that I felt was very useful to everyone I knew around me that actually had something going for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So like, when I got into sales, I was so hype about sales. Let me rap for a minute.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me rap for a
Do
minute.
you think?
When I got into sales, I was so hype about sales, selling
What were you
cars.
selling?
I was selling them Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Okay,
Yeah,
word. How many years getting on?
I ain't gonna lie to you, I wasn't doing no crazy damage, but my best month was 7.5.
That's the only thing you ever sold?
Seven, yeah, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. And it's
Okay.
crazy because basically I came in right after COVID kind of basically went away. So 2023 is when it was like really kind of starting to get back to being regular. Problem is Mopar got these crazy markups. It was like the
Right.
same car for like the last 5 6 years
Facts.
now. They never really
Facts.
changed nothing, but
Facts.
just said put a new badge on it and shit.
Facts.
And it's like how they did with Jordans. They did the same thing for cars. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? Crazy as hell. But that was the timing that I got in there, and it was an interesting experience. I enjoyed it. I still sold some cars. I got that experience. Ain't nothing like that feeling of selling a car, man. Especially when you hit them for all the money. They don't really give up no fight or nothing. All of them be the best ones, boy. You know what I'm saying? But um, I thought that was going to really be my thing, and I worked at a couple of certified dealerships. It just didn't really work out for me, so I decided to make my way
Why it
back.
didn't work out?
It didn't work out because the first dealership that I was at, I was there for what 7 months. I would say I wasn't doing like my call, text, email, CTE. That's what I used to call it, the CTE. Shit
Yeah.
can get a headache. You do it long enough. Call, text, email. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Going to people. I didn't really go crazy on that because everyone who was there who at least had some success, they were like, man, forget about them calls and shit. Stand outside. Get
Yeah.
these up. Forget that.
Yeah.
So, I got the managers and the owners saying one thing, but I'm seeing them like, man, you sitting down, you done missed the people
Yeah.
walk, you done missed the money walking the door.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like it's gonna be at least a customer or two who probably come here and buy some shit today.
Right.
If they not an appointment, you gotta try to catch them. You know what I'm saying? So
Right. Right.
that,
Right.
that's what it boiled down to. It wasn't too many of them. It was like 10 salesmen. Like, it was like five
Mm,
and five. Not 10. It was like maybe like 12. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause it was two teams, like A and B.
yeah.
So whatever the case, I was there for 7 months. But man, the last 2 months it just got crazy slow. Like I was really getting amped up. Like, all right, man, I'm about to do this month. Yeah, I'm about to sell these. Oh man, I'm about to get up everybody. Yeah, get there up. I'm gonna get
Yeah.
there up. All of that. Boy, what? It was so slow, and it was like April. You know what I'm saying? May come around. Like, yo, these are the good months. Where the customers at? Like
Right.
literally,
Where they at?
bro, customers were not coming through. It was only service customers. There were days where there was not an actual person shopping for a car. Hit the lot, no nothing, like nothing.
Man.
So my last straw was one day I went to work. It was stupid slow. I had to catch this Craigslist. Went to help somebody move. Gone for like 4 hours. I came back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe some cash. Came back, and one of the guys I was working with, he was like, "Yeah, but you didn't miss that. Like nobody came. Nobody pulled up the entire time he was gone." I'm like, yeah, every dealership can't be like this. There's no way. There's no way
Right.
every
Right. Right.
dealership is like this. Like I gotta get out of here. So I didn't want to, but I had to bang out. So I got out of there. Went up north. You know what I'm saying? To nice burbs, bro. Cornelius, North
Yeah.
Carolina. Super nice up there, bro. I was working at Lake North. They had like all the resources on paper. They had all the resources. A lot more sales, a ton more sales, way more managers, way more inventory, better location. You know what I mean? They had everything you pretty much think you would need as a car sales.
Yeah.
It was. I'm not got hired in. I got hired in for a certain position. I was gonna take the calls, get on the website, look for a car. I can like
Yeah.
be a person,
Right.
all of that kind of stuff. That wasn't the case. Like I got them just like not out of the integrated car sales. So that wasn't a problem per se. It's just I got hired in after they had just hired a class of 30. So like
Mm,
they were expanding. It was supposed to be 2 billion.
yeah.
Exactly why they worked out. Okay. So
Mm.
I got hired after like a class of 30. You know what I'm saying? We were all in one building together.
How
Like
many of it? How
in,
many of y'all was it?
in total, it was probably like it's probably like 35 cents. They hired like a class.
Damn.
If they hired a class of 30, they did. They had to go to training.
35 salesmen
So
in this
literally,
time?
so they hired still hiring is nonstop. I got that, but I still saw like 21 people come through that bitch, like
Ain't no way.
in rotation. So it was
That's crazy.
it was pretty
The
wild.
competition is crazy.
And yeah, really just I mean they were expanding. The thing was they did have another building. It's just like
Coming.
they
Not
kept
here today.
you feel me, and they kept saying that shit, pushing it further, further, and further back.
He said they kept
Like,
saying
boy,
it
but
because they
kept,
was lying.
they kept saying it. Now they did. I ain't gonna stop.
Okay.
They got it together now,
Oh,
but
okay.
like way after what they were saying they was gonna do. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
So it got to the point where like, bro, like you got the database, we all in there talking to the same people, all
Yeah.
of us in there eating in the same names,
Yeah.
unless you got to hook up to get something that nobody else,
Mhm.
has touched yet. But outside of that, then I was on Facebook. I'm on Facebook Marketplace, like trying to flip the people who selling their car, trying to flip them. Like, yeah, come on in. You know what I'm saying? Let me see, see what I can do for you. Yeah, get there, try to
Do you
flip them.
want to dodge?
Or sometimes it would be litty though. Like it would be like Lyft drivers. They have a little fleet. So okay, well, you know what I'm saying? Let me see what you got. I'm
That's
like,
the thing about sales that never connected to me is it's like you can't tell me what to sell that I'm good at. Like if the product ain't it, I ain't trying to like.
that's literally how it works. Like for the average person, but they're only gonna buy what they want.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
like when somebody wants something,
Yeah.
it's like all you gotta do is just not fuck it up.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? 'Cause they want it.
Don't knock this thing
Sorry
right here
about that.
too. Yeah.
Sorry about that.
It's not an enjoyable experience for the listener.
Sorry about that.
Meet the Innovators Radio, the
Yeah,
podcast. Let's
yeah.
go.
Microphone, yeah, nah. So so that was what was going on. But I mean, I still learned a lot. Still, got a few of them on while I was
Yeah, that's what we talking about, the agency.
there. This is something that
You was telling me earlier, you was like, listen, Shem, what do you do? You know what I'm saying?
it,
It's like, you need to have a website to what you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, have that shit down. Like, you were saying, like, the agency. You was like, and I was like, man, I don't have no people like, there's gonna be no, uh, I don't want to have no employees and stuff. Like, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. He's like, you're not thinking about it the way I'm saying agency. You know what I'm saying? And so we've been watching this YouTube, and it breaks down like the power of the niche. That's where we at right now. And we're talking about like how to really empower yourself as a creative and an entrepreneur. You know, and live free.
it's really something that it's about like promoting your brand,
Yeah.
but in a way that actually gets the job done. It
Right.
speaks a lot to me. I think that he's a pilot. He used to be a pilot. Really smart across the guy. Came across this academy that he's working on, but he said it was like certain tactics, like the stuff that he has here for us. This is the stuff he wasn't doing all consistently like he was supposed to at first. But once he finally locked in, it came to life. It makes it repeated 5, 6, 7 more times.
That.
The thing about it though is it's about packaging your services. It's not like say like don't spend too much time. If you spend a lot of time on a website, like content creating, like don't get wrong, like these things matter. All these things matter, but they do be taking up time. Like like the main thing you're supposed to focus on first is your services that you can sell to somebody. Website if you want to.
The niche must be able to afford it.
Gotta be able to
Rule
afford
number
it.
4. Let's turn that up.
Hold on,
Turn
what was
that
that?
part up right there.
Yeah, buddy.
Bam, 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 bam. Rule number 4. The 5 niche golden rules. The niche must be able to afford it. A brand new bakery might desperately Yeah, run that shit back.
Oh yeah, you know I got it now. Yeah,
Yeah,
I got the whole. You know I got it now. I know what number
yeah.
5 is too.
You don't want to be doing marketing for a newspaper company.
Yes, sir.
Fact. You know what a newspaper company is? It's a promotional company. Exactly. It's an old format.
That's what we're working on. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a low startup. You don't have to put together a whole situation to be able to create income off of it. You really
Fact.
you can really become somebody with like in your case, you know what I'm saying? You're you know what I'm saying, a master with the marketing. So at the end of the day, okay, I'm dealing with a recording artist who needs to be able to expand and get her music out to more people. Okay, you have a system in place that's able to generate people. Right? If she has like her social media or a website, you can have a pipeline that you create that
Right.
attracts those people to her listeners who might be interested in purchasing her music. That can,
Cultivated fan base.
yeah,
Fact.
brand awareness. Like
Fact.
there's things that you like a list of things that you'll actually be able to provide that's trackable and can result in them actually making money. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
So boom. So this is where I come in, right? So obviously, the services that I've provided over the years have been a select group of people been able to afford it. So because I, being a student of the Speaking Down Barriers group, we were creators of a process. So we didn't really have a product at first. It was like more like a process. So we were my first step into the game of a design of creating for a profit because I came from like a social services background. So like most of the things I've done in life have been from like community development and community enrichment process, not really capitalism in a way of like trying to make money. I'm just new to the getting money game, to be honest with you, and I could say that on this recording because I'm real like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how I've been. Like I just was like anti-capitalism. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, I always kind of like did merch and shit like that. But like I realized, like I am anti-capitalism, but I gotta make this. I gotta capitalize off the capitalism right now. Because like it's like the opportunity. You know what I mean? For me to be able to do what I really need to do and want to do, I have to do what I got to do. That's just how it goes. And so like I'm in a position now to really really get into the game of like, okay, how have the because I have a certain knowledge of business for sure. Like that's obvious. Like I have a knowledge of marketing, like you said. I appreciate you saying that. Like that's some real ass shit. Like, shout out to you, you know what I'm saying? Give me, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jet, you feel me? Jet checking in right here at Meet the Innovators Radio, you know what I'm saying? Like we right here in the basement in the dungeon just chopping game. And this is how it goes because like we're in the midst of making something great. I came up here to scale. I spoke those things to the universe. I ain't gonna lie to you. I spoke those things to the universe. Give it up for me. You know what I'm saying? But we here to do the music thing too. So I already know. Like I was able to tap in with an artist. You know, shout out to Quay, man. Like shout out to Quay. Out the way, Quay. You know what I'm saying? Super stack services. Sell one service to solve one problem. Then sell the next service to solve the next problem. Then the next service to solve the next problem. That's a process. Oh, okay, bet. Yeah, bet. I see what you're doing there. Go ahead.
So what we doing? We have an opportunity
Yeah.
where it says super stack services. Okay. He wants to bring back a gaming tournament
Right.
back to the Old North Arcade.
Fact.
We're solving that problem.
Boom.
How are we
Remember that.
solving? How
Right.
are we solving that problem?
How?
I need a third arm right now so I can.
Another thing.
I
Right.
need to get on my Goro shit real quick
Facts.
so I can pick up my
Facts.
phone and type this in my notes at the same
Facts.
time.
Nah, facts.
But nah. So the first thing is we want the game to turn in the back in the arcade. Yeah, we're solving that
Mm-hmm.
problem. How are we solving that problem? We're gonna bring 4 consoles to the
Mm-hmm.
arcade. I got one on deck, obviously, um, and I'm figure out how we gonna get these other
Yeah. We're
things.
gonna get these sponsors
If,
for it too. You
yeah,
know,
if we got
that's
these
coming
little
in
rental
too.
things or like hey, somebody can move, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna
Right.
make sure they get some too. Like young, you know what I'm saying? Like nephew, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Send it there to somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But okay, so that's the first thing. Second, what's the second sentence? All right, so he
Marketing.
right because yeah, we're gonna have to get people to know
Brand
about it.
awareness.
Yeah,
You don't have brand
you
awareness.
don't have no way to get people to it.
Facts.
Okay, so boom, all right. We're gonna solve that. How are
Mm-hmm.
we solving that? How will we have
Brand ambassadorship.
a
We're gonna canvas neighborhoods. We already have plans to canvas neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? Of a 3-step process. We want to tap in with you. Shout out to you, Clintonville. Clintonville, tap in with us. You know what I'm saying? Clintonville, tap in, tap in, tap in, tap in, and shout out to Clintonville. Shout out to the Old North. And shout out to the Short North. You dig? And shout out to TOSU. You know what I'm saying? Off top. You feel me? Y'all tapped in with this. You already know what's going on, man. Tekken vibes, Tekken 3 vibes at the Old North on, you dig? You know what I'm saying? So like, we really want to put in motion of the information for the system.
okay, so we got the marketing because he's gonna need brand awareness.
Yeah.
We got that down pat. All right. He said that he needs to get it back on stream. He wants to be able to stream the tournament as well, so that way he can expand it to a further reach, a further audience. Okay, cool. How we gonna do that? I already have a Twitch channel set up. I do have a decent amount of followers. I might be like 30 something, like low 30s or in the 20s, something like that. I got a decent amount at least. So
Mm-hmm.
something to get it off the
There you
ground.
go.
But we're gonna have a live too. I'm sure we're gonna be able to get it live on there because it's gonna be the Old North Arcade hosting it. You know, at the end
Mm-hmm.
of the day, we're gonna get that live. It'll be more people on there watching it.
Mm-hmm.
But boom, that's another one down. Okay. He also said he wants to bring in the gamer audience. He wants to bring in the gamer crowd.
Mm-hmm.
So it's no longer just about people coming in, drinking, and making some money. He's already doing that regularly. He
Mm-hmm.
wants to bring in a different type of crowd, which can attract a wider audience.
Right.
Okay, we're gonna take care of that. How we gonna take care of that? Literally out here. I'm literally out here on the block.
On the block.
Everywhere I go, bro.
Fact.
Like no cat. Everywhere I go, bro. I'm trying to. Everywhere I go, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, you playing the game? You on the video games? What you be playing? Like just everywhere I go. You know what I'm saying? Just stacking up the follows one by one
Yeah.
on the IGs. You know what I'm saying? We working. We working. Uh, don't judge me. Only got one post on the TikTok and the IG today. Man, listen, we've been busy. You know what I mean? We are
Mm-hmm.
making these moves, but trust me,
Making it shake.
we stay active. I bet you it's something on the story though. Hey, I bet you it's something on that mother
Guarantee.
story though. Look, but yeah. So that's another one down pat, and I think it's one more service too. Oh, the merch, duh. So he wanted to do sponsorship. So sponsorship, boom, that means he can connect with other people's brands, thus bringing in more, more traffic, more attention, the whole nine. So
Mm-hmm.
boom, we got the merch connection with who? Who else? You know what I'm saying?
You dig?
Since when?
Yep. Right here, display marketing. You already know what's going on.
You know exactly
Yep.
what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And then he also had mentioned another spot over there too. I guess that can do something with the drinks before they did a little sponsorship.
Yeah,
with the
we got to give
drinks.
it up for them.
I'm gonna say the name started with C. We'll check into that.
Yeah.
But
It's on the way.
But yeah,
We got weed and tacos on the way too. Weed and
weed.
pre-rolls. You know what I'm saying?
Let 'em
High
know.
Street was happening. What High Street was happening? Check in High Street. You know what I'm saying? Clintonville, check in. We gonna listen. I know y'all don't had tacos before, but y'all ain't had these before. You feel me? Y'all ain't had this drink before either. You did. You feel me? It's legal here in Ohio. You feel me? We bam, give it up for Ohio. Ohio. Okay, tell them. Say it again. Okay. Carolina, check in. You already know what's going on. I'm just in the building, you know what I'm saying? Tapped in with my peoples, you know, and we're really just spreading the wealth, you know what I'm saying? This is exactly what we do on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? Where honestly we want to just provide the best that we can to ensure we have maximum output. You know what I'm saying? Like so maximum output is what we're looking for. Ain't that right, my guy? Yeah, what else is he talking about here, solving the problems you're talking about? Let's get back into that.
So I feel like there's one more problem on there. Which mainly is marketing for brand awareness and any kind of that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. Okay, so the one thing I got know with the TV, we're not gonna really do too much about the 15 mindset. That's gonna be weird. But oh, you're bringing in different clientele.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Right.
that's it.
Yep. Different clientele. What type of clientele you think he want though? Let's get to that.
So that's the gamer. That's the gamer.
Okay.
The gamer guys.
He want them
The gamer
girls that's
gals
gonna be
too.
on their
Gals too.
Snapchats and all that too.
I ain't gonna
He
say
want them
gals too, 'cause
Snapchat girls too.
they definitely be down there in the rent. I mean, you already know what's up. Like I was like, them your neighbors, so you already know what's up.
Yeah, he seen that.
At the end of the day, so bring them down there. That's the idea. The drink wise, I mean, I don't think it's gonna make too much of a difference. Like they're gonna do the same thing everybody else doing there. Them drinks be cheap, so it's like they're gonna find something to drink. There ain't gonna be no problem. But,
Right.
that's really who they're looking for, though. Just that gamer crowd, the ones who really on the competitive side, want to come down there and flex a little bit, try to go home with that bread. You know what I'm saying? As long as they don't jump on the Tekken 3, they jump on that Tekken 3, that's mine. That's mine.
Okay. I done beat him in Tekken 3, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all know, you know what I'm saying? I you know what I mean? I'm not on a regular basis, but I get like out of 3 games, I'll get one. You know what I'm saying? I get one off, you know what I'm saying? Like I get Eddie in there and he'll get busy.
This all I'm gonna say about that, and this is no shade. I promise you, this is no shade. This is the rules for everybody who knows Tekken 3. If you don't really know how to play the game all like that, just pick Eddie and keep throwing the kicks. I promise you, you got a good chance of winning no matter what. As long as you do that, that's that recipe.
Yeah, for sure. No, fact.
Yeah.
Hello. It's the fun
Up.
police. It's the fun police on the mic, guys. Nah, come on in, fun police. Now you in. No, shit, no.
It's the fun police.
Yeah, the
What are you guys
big
doing?
sister, guys. We just in here doing nerd shit like Meet the Innovation Radio,
I
the podcast.
like nerd shit.
Give it up for my sister, guys.
This is very unexpected. Actually, I was coming down here to see if y'all was.
Okay. I'll take some with you. You know what I'm saying? Get up for the Wendy's, guys.
Pretty sure everybody is quite hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't eaten all day.
I love you, brother, and I want to say fuck the man.
Right.
Fuck the man.
Hey, look.
Fuck the
right.
white man.
Look. Hey, Me and bro over here cooking up a
You know what I'm
recipe. We
saying?
about to take
Yeah.
everything from the man right out the
Yeah.
pockets. And he about to hand the shit to us. That's gonna be the craziest part about it. You feel me?
Fuck the man, okay? But what we're not gonna do is, because let me tell you, it's fucking men all the way around. In my job, they just letting go of dark skinned black folks.
Oh
They're not
shit.
even giving them damn excuses.
Oh,
But you ain't gonna
man.
never catch me. Let me explain something to you. That your sister has learned a very long time ago.
Poor.
When you working somewhere, you
Mhm.
should always have a backup plan.
That's a fact.
Plans on plans.
Plans
Now, if
on
they try to
plans on
pull that
plans.
bullshit,
Yeah,
you like, I
facts.
already got another plan.
You like,
You
wait a
ain't really
minute.
hurt me.
Oh, you thought?
You thought, sorry, actually
Right.
you lost.
Next thing you know, they see you in another place and they gotta run it to you.
Hey, that's
Yeah.
that's the
And
real
you be
shit.
like, oh, you thought. Yeah.
Okay, so let me explain why I feel this way. The best revenge in our reality is getting your paper.
Yeah.
Understand, getting your paper means that you have to meet a lot of crappy
Yeah,
people to
bullshit.
get there. Don't
Yeah.
give them the energy to let them see
Yeah.
that side of you,
Yeah.
because there will be some time you will be sitting at the table with them.
No, that's a
Yeah.
fact.
And
But,
then guess
yeah.
what? They're gonna be like, "Do you remember when you worked?" I don't remember you from
Yeah.
Adam. Can I go ahead and get the other bottom
Yeah,
Moet,
fact.
please? Pop
Fun
that for
police
me.
down here preaching,
Fun
y'all.
police.
Fun police down here preaching, y'all. My goodness.
Run it down.
Hey,
Give it
a
up. Give it
applause.
up.
That was right on time right there.
No, facts.
That's why.
That's why she's my big sister.
Yeah,
goodness.
I don't give anybody that energy. I kind of like bow out. You know? Because guess what? The
Give you
man
the kiss
sometimes
one.
is only here for the man,
No, facts.
and you got to be better than the man. You
Yeah.
got to be better than the man for two reasons. You have to be better than the man because one day he's gonna be begging to sit at your table. You have to be better than the man because you're a black man, and they always have this expectation of black people in general.
She's going full big sister mode on it.
General.
Talk that talk.
Facts.
If you give them what they are asking, then who's really winning? Is it you or them?
And you're right.
They're winning.
Mm-hmm.
So don't let them see you fall, right?
No, it's a fact. That's a fact.
All right, I'm gonna go get Wendy's.
Yeah.
What you got for Wendy's?
Can I have a son of a bacon nigga combo?
Bacon.
The big bag, the
The
double
big
stack.
bag?
Okay.
All right, and fun police stop because I worked like a slave today.
Yeah,
I
me
really
too.
did.
I just got off like about 6:00.
All my services.
Well, you know the bus got in a wreck on the way down High Street.
That's an
I was riding the
right
bus
there.
and I was hurt. My body.
He told you about the bus?
What's
The bus hit somebody. Somebody hit the bus or something, and they like listen. Old lady almost fell over. Dang
That's
near.
wow.
Nah, fact.
That's living in the city though. They fucked up.
And they had to stop and they had to let us all off. Right.
Is it a full moon or something? It's been a lot of weird shit. That's like
Listen, man,
extremely
it was some wild.
uncomfortable weird shit. But I do want to tell you something, my brother. I love you more than life itself.
Yeah, I know.
I want you to always remember that.
Yeah,
You
I know.
understand?
Yeah.
Take that $5 biggie bag. That's how you know.
Silver
Shoot, no
pen.
matter how many times. Went in at 10 o'clock. Had hour services for each individual all the way up to 7. And I mean, I was peddling fucking water and busting nasty ass rich people white people. Okay? And at the end of the day, this is what I tell y'all. This is what it is. There are times where I was spending hour 50 to 2 hours on board that it would tell me in my seat that he owns 7 businesses. When it comes time to tip, he would give me $10.
Yeah.
Yeah? If I react like I want to, and just a punch him in his
Smack him in the back of his head.
then
Smack him with that hot grease.
Right? Like I want to, right?
Yeah.
But then he wins. Because guess what? They look at me as a black woman and say, oh, she's going to be angry. So I just say, it's okay, my friend, because karma is going to double that. And I can say this right now. The next person out there will be a construction worker, and he will pay me $40 because I did not react.
Give it up for my sister, guys. She's also on TikTok. She has a TikTok where she makes cute little videos.
It's Ellis Adria 82.
Say it again.
It is Ellis Adria 82 on TikTok. Follow me. Period. All right, love you guys.
Yeah, facts. Yay. She She making little cute videos on TikTok. So that's my big sister, guys. It's like there's nobody talks to me like that. You know what I'm saying? But her, and she just destabilizing me all the time because it's just my big sister. It's just what it is. I'm sorry. Right. Right, but she know I'm a hothead, so she know I turn up. No, she know I turn up. Give for me to turn up, guys. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get to some music right here on Meet the Innovators Radio. I got my man Quay, man. Quay. Shout out to out the way Quay. He tapped in on us on the Instagram live on display marketing. Make sure you guys follow us on display marketing. And it was pretty cool, man. Like, he, just following us what got going on. We got the new studio opening up off Fishinger Road. You dig? You know what I'm saying? Give it us for us on Fishinger Road. Yep. Studio, where you can do content. Yeah, pull up on us, man. We're gonna be shooting content. We'll be shooting this show as well, video content, promo content for this show. Meet the Innovators Radio, the podcast, right there on 280 Fishinger Road. Um, and shout out to our partners there at Life in the 614 Life. Yes, and we got some good things going on there. So I was just telling the story about what was going on there, and Quay tapped in, and he just wanted to figure out how he can get this song, heard, to the bigger audience. I know he has some dope stuff. We tapped in with this artist back in Columbia, South Carolina. Shout out to Top Flight Rental for hosting that event, along with the Big Plug in, and along with CEO Pig and the B100 Radio staff. And he had a wonderful performance for him and his partner, them. And this one here is called Jodeci's Story, right here on Mid the Innovators Radio. Let's go. You still on?
I know you have the
Just
music.
playing music right now.
So they can hear us talking over the music too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, bet. All right, bet. So no, I was saying. So so the vision is basically to drop this one, have success with this, make it a consistent thing, be able to have a true impact, leave an imprint at Old North Arcade, and then expand out to other arcades that are in the Ohio, specifically the Columbus area first, but then overall it'll be the Ohio area to just expand and start to bring like the Tekken vibes, the Tekken 3 vibes, uh, community and like their services, what they're able to bring to the table to all these different venues. But the main thing is it's going to take time because there may be a lot of places already that's doing this kind of thing. You know what I mean? So you have to build your brand and really, really show why, you're different. That kind of
How
thing.
do you build a brand? How do you differentiate? That's I think that's the question. People a lot of people think building a brand is getting a logo. Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. A lot of people think like
The,
I got a
lo-
logo, that's my brand.
the logo is like, that's damn near the last thing you need to worry about. You know what I mean? You need to worry about what is the brand about. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
so what's that question?
So what is the brand about? The main thing is you have to have a niche. And a niche is just a specific category, a demographic, a target, like audience. There has to be something that your brand, your company, your business, your agency, whatever it is you have, is about. Like I'll ask someone. Let's see. I'm trying to get a good example. There's nobody I can really think of, but like for instance, I'll ask someone. Okay, all right, cool. So you have a All right, cool. So you have a construction business. That's awesome. Awesome. So what all do you do? Oh, well, we just do contracts, things like that. I got my own team. What I mean? We just come and do the contract. Sometimes it be labor. Sometimes, we might do, some other stuff, heavy work or whatever. But they keep it real broad with you. Just like kind of a vague example. But at the end of the day, they keep it real broad with you. But they're saying that this is what they do. Instead, there's a million different things that you could do in construction. You can have a hundred different types of construction businesses. Are you a construction business that just focuses on, excavation? You know what I mean? That kind of work.
What's
Like
excavation?
so, like with the excavators, it's like when you like there'll be like pipes and stuff under the ground. You know what I mean? Like where businesses and stuff are. I did a play like this one time. A guy had one. Took the he like scooped the ground out.
Because you gotta explain it like a fifth grader to most of these motherfuckers. To
Yeah,
be honest with
and the thing, is,
you,
like I
they
said,
heard most people heard excavation and then what that was.
so here's my point. You don't even need to know what excavation is. My point is, 'cause I don't want to get into like that'll be too far off track.
Fact.
My point is, you can have a construction business that's based on excavation. Don't worry about what excavation is, but you can have that though. You can have a construction business laid on that's focused on cement work. You have a construction business that's focused on doing blueprints, like actually building buildings. Like it's a ton of different things that construction could mean. You have to narrow it down and be specific with what you actually do. You could you could be a music artist, and then when I ask you, okay, so what kind of music do you make, or what exactly do you do? And then like, oh, well, so I just make stuff. I like to put music over here. Da, 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 da. Like it has to be something specific, some type of thing, some type of like angle. If it's too broad, it's just not. It's just gonna make it harder. I think that'd be the thing. If people get into like stuff, they have to really focus on specializing in something. Like they want to just jump into, yeah, I do this, but then
Right.
you have to specialize in something
Right.
first. You know what I mean? And then you'll get to the point where you can expand and start to add more stuff to it. So I think that's more or less to me like what a brand is. What is your brand about? Like so for me, if somebody asked me that with the Tekken 3 vibes. Essentially what the brand is about is building a fight. It's a fighting community inspired by the nostalgic and not just the nostalgia, because a lot of people still don't really understand it. Like it's a whole crowd now that doesn't know Tekken 3 like that. The whole point of it really is the
like that.
Bet.
Yeah, there you go.
Throw the pause in there though.
Okay.
You good?
Pause.
For a minute. You know what I
And the niggas say hold it like
mean?
that. Oh shit.
Here we go.
Okay, my bad, my bad.
But nah. So yeah, somebody was asking about that. What it is it's essentially it's a fighting community that is based on or inspired by the impact that Tekken 3 had when it came out. At the time, Tekken 3 was one of those, whoa, this one's way different than everything we played so
Yeah,
far.
yeah.
It was like everything was kind of on the same level, kind of page.
Right,
Where
right.
the graphics might have been better here or there, but like it was still the same concept from game to game. But then, like when that one came out, and then mind you, it was the PlayStation 2. Like that was the first PlayStation. So like the PlayStation was, that was the shit in itself.
Yeah.
And then when that Taken 3 came
The
out, it
dual
was
shot.
like now you can it's 3D now. Like,
Yeah,
oh, what? Like what? You can do that. You
yeah.
know what I mean? So it was one of those things where it really, really resonated with people. People from that was like the gamers of like that era, like our parents' era and stuff like that,
Right,
like the
right,
older crowd, 70s, 80s, 80s. That was their ish. That
right.
was the ones they was going crazy for tournaments for. You
Mm-hmm.
can look it up on YouTube now and still watch tournaments like all day from '98 and stuff like that when it was out.
Right.
It was a big deal, you know what I'm saying? So that's essentially what it's inspired on, you know what I'm saying? Not just tailored to that one game though. You don't want to ever narrow it down
Yeah,
to just
yeah, yeah, yeah.
only this,
This is
only
this is the entry point though. We
yeah.
focus on the nostalgic vibes right here at the Old North Arcade. You
You know what I'm
already know
saying?
what's going on,
They got
man.
the PS Classic up there, has it on there, so that's like, in my
Yeah.
opinion, the hottest game, that whole thing.
It's only
So
way one way but up, but
that's what it's about.
it's already already know what's going on, man.
What's your brand about?
What's my brand about? My brand about is inspiration. Inspiration, inspiring Black creatives to be their most full self, giving individuals a platform to express themselves and create and to monetize. We about the business as well. We create pipelines. I got on the road. I've been on the road most of my life. I was a military kid, so I've lived a life of traveling. When we live in Fayetteville, North Carolina, I lived in probably like 6 different locations in a matter of 5 years. Like so I'm used to coming to a place and having to introduce myself, and I had crooked teeth, and I still had to speak up, and so having that personable attitude, you know, led me in different places to be able to solve problems. And so I found myself in a lot of places solving problems for people, and that's just what it was, for my dad, solving problems. Like I was building websites on AOL programming, like in like the early 2000s, you know what I'm saying? Like, using Microsoft Publisher. Do you know about Publisher? Do you know what Microsoft Publisher is? Microsoft Publisher is was one of the early like website creator programs, and it you could use it for graphic design, and you could use it for like creating posters. It was like that for Microsoft. It was like before, like, well, Adobe existed at the same time, but I don't think like Illustrator. It was like before Illustrator. Yeah, it was the Windows version. Yeah, and it was definitely 98, 95, 98, 2000s, XP. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
95, I don't
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
definitely remember Windows 98.
yeah. But Microsoft Publisher is what I was using to like, basically like, create business cards for them. I would design the flyers that would be in the church. I would create the website for them, and I was like, this was when I was maybe like 21 ish, 20. So this is like 2005. You know what I'm saying? I graduated from high school in 2003. So like in 2003, I had a show in Malden called Hits from the Halls because there was a show on BET called Hits from the Streets. You know what I'm saying? I bet I can find like one of his YouTubes. Like Hits from the Streets was this BET show where this comedian that was from like Atlanta, I think. Uh, he would dress up in his fake ass superhero outfit, and he would like it would be like bootleg ass blank man outfit. And he would be like he was doing like he was doing like early skits in the game, like, but it wasn't like on social media, it was like TV. He would, I guess jackass kind of shit, but it was for black people. But he was mixing the music videos with it. So he would like he would like walk up and down the street to ask people jokes, interview people. Sometimes he would be like dressed up as a superhero. And it was a bullshit shit. So I took that idea, no cap. You know what I'm saying? I took that idea and I created Hits from the Halls, and I would dress up as a bootleg superhero. I took my dad's towel from the closet and I would put duct tape around my neck. And I would run up and down the hallway in Malden. I would run up and down the hallway in Malden with crooked teeth too now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like spandex and everything. Cutting up, right? And with a camera with me though. Cameraman with me. This is like big cameras. Then there wasn't no cell phone cameras. It was like big cameras. Yeah. And they would follow me around. Here we go. Hits from the streets. Look. This guy right here. Hits from the street. He used to have this show on BET. He would just be like doing nonsense. His is back with another IG Live. He probably out there right now on IG Live going crazy. Oh snap! I might get some. Oh, this is back in 2020. Hey, make sure y'all go follow Hits from the Streets. He's still doing the thing, but he would just be pranking people and doing wild stuff. Like, so I did. Right.
So that was a crazy era for real.
Nah, it was. It was no holds barred then.
Social media went left.
It was no holds barred. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah. So I was solving problems for a long time. So I guess that would be considered like really the first thing. Like people for some reason come to me with an issue, and I figure it out. So like problem solvers one. That's my brand. Number two is rugged because I can fit. I'm built to last. I'm built for it tough. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm willing to do the necessary work to get the job done. So the execution, I'm shooting at a high clip. They judge, prosecutors are judged on a prosecution rate. You know that? Like, so like if they dip below 95%, they're like no good, you know.
Oh yeah.
Think about it because they work for the state. So the state wants to convict.
I didn't know that percentage of it, but I do know they're up there too.
Oh yeah, because it's competitive. There's some of these DAs have a 98 to 99% clip, and they don't even take cases if they don't think they're gonna win it.
We're talking about slave trade. Yes, the idea is to be able to catch every single person you can.
Facts. Talk that shit and boo the slave trade. Yeah, facts. We're gonna get back to the music. You know what I mean? We right here in the mix on Meet the Innovators Radio, and it's been a pleasure rocking with you guys this episode. This is a joint that we previewed last week, and we got a great reception for. Shout out to Prototype. Shout out to Soul Food. It's a vibe. You know what I'm saying? And we've been vibing.
When you get this right, it unlocks consistent and predictable revenue. It replaces the feast and famine cycle with feast. You get clients on demand, many as you want, whenever. teams got to relearn all of their problems.
Mm-hmm.
You got to go through all of the hurdles. Figuring out exactly what they want.
Right.
So be specific. Really believe in what you're doing. This is also going to allow you to elevate sales game, because when you're having conversations with clients, well, sales is largely understanding of commitment, courage, and faith in what you're doing. And if you're completely specific and you're dialed in on exactly what you're doing for it, it's a whole bunch of children. Yeah. Not only am I good at marketing, but I only do marketing for my martial arts, whatever. All right, rule number 3. The niche must need what you're selling. So that sounds kind of obvious. It's be amazing. A lot of people go after niches that simply do not need marketing services. They're already busy. They're fully booked out. The last thing that they want is more business, either because they're already saturated or they're just in an industry that doesn't want to grow. So a good example here is veterinarian in my area. I love vets. Actually had veterinarian clients before, animal doctors, great people. The problem is, at least in my local area, the vets are booked out for months and months and months. They don't have a weekend problem. They have waiting. They have lists that people have to join in order to even get an interview with a vet to get your animal looked after. Dog, cat, whoever you're looking at. So I'm like, these are not people that we want to go after. We want to go after people who are hungry for, who want more business, who value growth, who prioritize, who are already spending money and investing in marketing. Very good sign. You're going to be able to go after them, and again, well, your life is a whole lot easier. Next, the niche must be able to afford it. Again, similar with need, but you'd be amazed at how many people overlook this when they're looking at niches that they have experience or interest in, and they start looking at low ticket, low cost items. So restaurants, anything that's selling for $5 or $10, any other kind of low level hospitality services, things like that, coffee shops. These are really, really hard to get massive results for and to also justify the cost. For example, it doesn't take a significant amount more effort to do marketing for a $500,000 product than it does for a $5 product. You'll need to put yourself out in front of them. You'll need to do follow-ups. You'll need to do all of those things. But for one business, you make them $5 by selling an extra pot of ice cream. And for the other company, the other business, you make $500,000 by selling high-end home purchases or expensive luxury cars or incredible vacations or real estate or other things like that. And this doesn't mean that you only have to go after selling $1 million, multi-million-dollar products, but it's my advice, find something that's selling for at least over $1,000, and ideally they have a lifetime client value of multiple thousands of dollars, because then they're clearly going to have more incentive to get more of these high ticket items, and it's also going to be a lot easier for you to get them a positive ROI, return on investment, for the money that they're spending on you. All right, number 5, must be in demand and growing. Good example here. You don't want to be doing marketing for a newspaper company. It's a dying industry. You don't want to ideally be doing too much marketing for anything that is in an industry that's going through a decline that doesn't look like it's going to be coming back. The exception here is like seasonal business, snowboard resorts, for example. Clearly, they're busy in the winter and they're going to be a little quieter in the summer. Then those will say beach vacations and beach resorts. And I have a hot season, and a shoulder season, and an off season. So you can design things that way. But what I'm more so talking about is the broad general industries that are just they're done. They're out, got some new stuff. There are plenty of other opportunities. There's no need to hitch your ride to an old dying industry and go down to the ship. No, all right, so on that note, well, what should we sell? When we're going after these, when we've gone through the 5 niche rules, after we've got our who, we've identified our ideal client avatars, our ICAs, what do we want to sell? We want to sell high profit. We want to sell low fulfillment offers. High profit, low fulfillment. What this means, you get to make a whole lot more money without just a little bit of work. It's simple. Use a check box. A little less. So what this means is that you're going to offer them something. I'll give you a list of services that we use inside our agency. I teach to all of my clients and that what exactly you can show you high profit shortly after. So a low profit offer that a lot of people offer with their marketing. And one of the
Hey, you already know we
SMMA
tapped right here and Meet the Innovators Radio, you know what I'm saying? You know, boy, Jet, we just tapped into the agency, you know what I'm saying? He's breaking down, you know, some real shit, you know, and that's, you know, just sharing it with you guys and just giving you guys the environment that we tapped in with, you know, the stage that we at. You know, this whole arcade experience is going to be something that's going to give the modern form of the salons. You know, we in the midst of a national renaissance where so much is happening in our country right now that we don't have control over, and you know we kind of just scrambling for like solutions, I guess, in a way, which is a good thing because now people having to turn off the autopilot and having to really get in position to, you know, be great.
one of my one that I offer for why is it low profit? Well, you can charge $5,000 for your website. It sounds really good. You start with number one, you host a lot of it, you get a website set up. Also, the water back with something having you have a class contract. Way over
Yeah, that was that code you already know. Might delete later. Yeah, fall off on the way. We in tune. We waiting for it, Cole. What's happening? Right here on B100 Radio. Tapped in with the team, man. TSE Top Shelf ENT.com. You already know the website is up. Website, I'm listening. I'm getting a lot of good feedback. It's clean, man. That's clean, man. That's official. That's lit, man. That's okay. So tap in. The show now is now live on the website. Right here, Meet the Innovators Radio. Let's go. Right here on Top Shelf Entertainment. You feel me? Self-published on multiple platforms. We're on Substack. Through Substack, we're on Top Shelf Entertainment. We're on Spotify. We're on Apple Music. Give it up for us, guys. However you like it, man. However you like it, however you want it, you gonna get it. We right here to give the inspiration. Whole lot of Top Shelf. A whole lot of. And I'm just happy to be a part of it and to, you know, to give my percentage. You know what I'm saying? This is the percentage I'm supposed to step up with. This is the percentage I'm going to provide. You feel me? And it's designed by display marketing. So we're looking at this particular video about defining the type of client that you want, and I've been fortunate to be partnered with an individual like CEO Pig. You know what I'm saying, on off top. You know, individual who got it off top that wanted to expand my particular profile. So I gotta be fortunate now. Like I was talking to Tim. What's funny? I was talking to Tim. I said, it's just not on CEO Pig to ensure that my shit grows. Got to make sure I'm maximizing every opportunity. Make sure I'm making the most out of my opportunities. And I'm doing that at this particular age, and I think you guys should tap in as well and do the same. You know what I'm saying? Like maximize those opportunities. The first quarter down, straight like that, straight like that. First quarter down. You know what I'm saying? So whole lot of top shelf, TSE, top shelf, ENT.com. You already know what's going on. Trille. Yeah.
Taking to the vibes in the building. You know what's up. Boss moves being made. Just wait on this.
Uh, uh, uh.
Set my headphones up.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah. You already know what's going on. This was a beautiful episode of Meet the Innovators Radio. Yeah, beautiful episode. Had a wonderful time, guys. Presented to you by Display Marketing. Be seen. Services that we provide. Social media market strategic consultation. Show you how to use your tools in your hand.
Show you how to do this.
Literally the closest thing you're going to get to
We also offer
So we include all of those, basically all
website development
online reputation.
and building.
This is where
TSE Top Shelf ENT.com. We also provide merchandise, fashionable, superior quality, Supima cotton through our partners. Supima cotton. That's GOT certified. American woven cotton.
This is powerful because
that you get right here at Display Marketing. We also provide an opportunity for you to be seen. So send us your flyers. We'll post them as a bulletin on our particular Instagram.
Not just to the person who's left the review, but to all of the other people who are reading the reviews. This is our opportunity to show that we can.
If you have music that you want to send us, send it to us right here on this platform at Substack, MTI Radio. .substack.com.
So there are some less than
also send things that B100 Radio SC at Top Shelf, B100 Radio SC at TSE Top Shelf ENT.com. And it's lit. This podcast was made by Zencastr, made with Zencastr. If you're looking for help producing your particular podcast and you want to make sure it's at the crystal clear quality that can remove those ums and ahs and static in between and give you a nice little beat,
we get the client's list.
Type in with Zencastr and use the code INNOVATE to receive 30% off your first order. That's 30% when you use code INNOVATE. And that helps us get to what we need to get to right here on Meet the Innovators Radio. It's been a pleasure, yes, again, guys. Make sure you leave a comment. Tell me how you like this episode. Tell me, give me some, let me know. We expanding. Right before your eyes. You guys are locked in. You and I, we're going to remember these early episodes of just the radio and how it grew. And I appreciate you for subscribing too. Yeah. Shout out to everybody back in the Carolinas. Shout out to you for listening to it.
I will leave a link down in
and we'll see you next time. Wait a minute.
It's going to get you access to an extended free trial, a whole bunch of other goodies and some bonuses. So really nothing to lose. I would definitely recommend checking it out. I've used this with all of my agencies to grow them to multiple seven figures. And this is the software that we use. We still continue to use. Absolutely powerful. It's I don't like to use the word game changer too much, but it's really been